Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Rogue Trader with me, Bring It On. Let's interrogate the scout. The quivering figure wrapped in several layers of tattered clothes is pointing an old last gun at you. Who are you? In the name of the God Emperor, keep away from me. Donald von Valancius, Rogue Trader. Who? You're one of the Star Children, right? I knew the Emperor could not have abandoned us. You've come to save us, have you not? May the throne bless your radiant souls. I am Veer, one of the few survivors in this dispossessed world. The elders have been waiting for a sign from the heavens for so long. Too much time has passed, so they died. But may he smite me if you're not the one. You will help the ones in need of salvation, won't you? Veer freezes for a second, looking at you reverently and awkwardly shuffling his feet. You have saved my skin, holiest one. My brothers in faith and misery were not as lucky. The living nightmares grabbed us the moment we stuck our noses out to the surface, trying to survive. I managed to break free and escaped, leaving my friends behind. Woe is me. I'm beside myself with shame. I am begging you, child of the stars. Please save my comrades. Save... Veer falters, gulps and whispers almost breathlessly. Save Albris. I'll take you there even if it costs me my life. Wait, I still have more questions. Yes? Yes, of course. But please be quick. The shaky man keeps glancing around nervously. Why did House Chorda fail to dispatch a fleet to assist you? The poor man's eyes grow round and wide with terror. Had the mistress of this world learned that we lost Santiel's pride, the punishment would be more dire than any nightmare can inflict. What happened to your star? If only someone knew. I spent my entire life in the Underhive. I only ever saw daylight once, so I'm not missing it much now. But the cold. It's the cold that was our own doing. The heat still lingers in the depths of the hive. That's where we are sheltering. Well, we were until recently. So all the heat escaped the central pillar. When it did, myself and the others came up to get help and bring back supplies, and found you. Did anyone else manage to survive aside from you? Deep in the bunkers, perhaps? Veer gives you a frightened look. The bunkers were the first to fall, my savior. Starvation finished when the nightmares started. It was easy to survive in small groups, but they too perished one after the other. The three of us have not seen anyone else alive for a while now. Only the corpses and his scourges. You abandoned your friends and fled like a coward. Spare my worthless, cowardly soul, heavenly envoy. I was a regular mechanist. I prayed every day. I saw weapons only from afar, and tried my best to avoid them. How could I tackle the nightmares with a malfunctioning last gun? But I had to. Yes, I had to, but I couldn't. The man covers his eyes with his frostbitten fingers and wails. I have learned everything I wanted to know. Gren be praised. Let's go? Well, time to show the commissar in me. Commissars aren't going to suffer cowards. Execute him. You were too afraid to fight the Xenos and left your friends in their hour of need, traitorous vermin. Must call them scum. Have mercy, O heavenly envoy. Don't... Don't feel great about that, but...
I always have a backup plan.
I am playing a commissar.
Keep your wits about you.
An ambush? For me or them?
I will wipe your disgusting presence out of existence!
It will be done.
I'll put my psychic abilities to use.
The wolf is on the hunt.
Victory is imminent. My place is at the fore.
This battlefield air is good for my lungs. I can do that.
I'll try
with
to
the
take
right incentive.
the Drukhari out first before the Beastmaster.
Am I getting paid for this?
Trying to avoid putting Argento on the stairs because elevation messes up the flamethrower.
You've got a problem, I've got a price. I can do that, with the right incentive.
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act.
I thought I saw a way to hit this guy. Or was I just seeing things?
In thy light I stand, and thy light I crave.
Okay, just one tile off. That's alright. Should we get him on our next turn?
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Or I guess we could have Jai do it.
My revenge will be
Me?
delectable!
Never in 1,000 sectors.
Let's not use our momentum yet. Heinrichs goes next. I'm not sure why the camera gets pulled back every now and then like that. But it's pretty annoying.
I'll do it. Rejoice in battle! Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. Each strike is a prayer.
I am a prey taker.
Just a minor setback.
I won't object to it.
Actually, let's go after this guy instead.
For the throne's glory.
30% chance. No, I misclicked there. I was trying to cancel that action.
This can't be over.
become the All-Father's worthy instrument! Feel the icy bite of death! Wolves rip.
And there you have it. Vultures, come to feast on the remains of the dying world. I will not let you. Alright, so he has a modified splinter pistol. Is that better than what she has? Better base damage, but I'm not building her as just a pure DPS. So I think the agonizing splinter pistol is still better for the damage over time. May the faithful partake of the Emperor's immortality and find solace in his crimson embrace. Spread the word, brothers and sisters. The feast has begun.
Always keep your eye on the price.
That doesn't sound right. Warning. Harboring traitors to the Imperium is punishable by death.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Nothing escapes my sight.
Is there money to be
Some
made?
more goodies for the Mechanicus. I didn't verify if that was stuff we could actually trade to them or not, but they are my current priority.
Let us not dawdle.
Forward to the citizens, Prometheum to the stars.
I always have a backup plan.
I've already read that. Gold frame data slate. Jervas, or Jervis. May the immortal emperor guard you with his grace. I've done everything I possibly could. Grab Anget and Jolanta and flee this cursed world as soon as possible. I left the writ of passage and some savings in our secret cache at the Spire of Pride, under one of the wanted posters. May the Master of Mankind bless Acticus for his assistance. I still have unfinished business at the department, so we'll reunite on footfall. Your loving brother, Lamprecht von Grotten. Sounds like Lamprecht von Grotten may have gotten. Alright, so there's the spire.
Keep your wits about you.
We'll save that for later. Unsealed letter. The most precious Victa. Sister Brigenda from the Order Famulus, whom you introduced us, is a real sweetheart. You must have noticed how many new guests started showing up at our soirees after that darling stayed at our estate. Jeffroy is extremely fond of Brigenda too. Our heiress finally started showing an interest in something other than the exact sciences that has taken a liking to theology. And has. Can't read this letter. May the Emperor bless your insightful wisdom. P.S. Come visit us today after the 8th Klaxon. My husband will be at the club with his friends. Forever yours, I.L. The Order Famulus, I believe, is the one that teaches nobles and such.
Brace yourself, Abelard!
Well, I tried to disarm it.
My faith shields
Field
me.
medicine at its finest.
I won't forget this.
A wound? I didn't notice.
Administration is a holy task.
What am I looking for? Oh, these guys.
Your seneschal is always...
Thank you, Shireen.
Let's patch you up.
You have my thanks.
An augmented old man with insane eyes stares out at you from the poster. The caption below reads, "Wanted for idolatry." Idolatry.
Rise
Wonder
to the
who or
top,
what he's
or get
idolizing.
left in the dust.
Scardus, you went too far. Mankai will be off to his ancestors now. I granted him 24 non-lethal wounds, so you have time to enjoy his suffering. No. No. Kill me already. Just end it. I beg you. Let's go save this guy
I
too.
always keep my options open.
At your beck and call.
See, right there.
Indeed. I will do my duty.
Don't get too cocky.
Let's start with the riffraff in front of us.
Am I getting paid for this? Don't get too cocky. I can do that with the right incentive. Don't get too cocky.
Oh, that was a Beastmaster. It's a Medusai. I believe the first one we've come across. Irresolute. This creature does not have its own resolve and has no influence on momentum.
Power resides in the will of the righteous.
Am I getting paid for this?
Good job, Jai. Alright, I'm gonna try defensive stance with the AoE attack.
At your beck and...
Does not work.
Victory is imminent.
Didn't think it would, but I did want to try. It's been a while since Abelard got to show off. Combat's usually over before he gets to go, so let's give him some time in the light.
Target well struck. Reduced to dust.
Doubt is for the weak. Eradicated.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Report a mutiny, get extra rations. See, now you just... That's how you get false reports. It's like torturing someone for information, too. I'm gonna tell you what you want to hear so that you stop getting tortured.
Plan.
An elite blast pistol, how does that compare? More damage. But the Desolation Blast Pistol inflicts melting. So we're going to use that.
Let us not.
I was building Giant more around damage, but I swapped out these weapons, but I like her having the support abilities as a more
There.
well support build. So this guy didn't make
Rise
it.
to the top or get left
I'm
in
guessing
the
if we
dust.
would have followed Fear, we probably could have saved him. The Xenos acquired a human generator and powered a section of the street so that any wandering survivors would be drawn to the light like moths.
Keep your wits about you.
Yep, that sounds like Drukhari. Somebody scribbled a few words on top of the propaganda poster, level 5A, block C, cheap.
Is there money to be made?
For a deck officer, your physical fitness is impressive, Master Versarian. I take it your position as Seneschal is extremely demanding.
Young man, Rosette or no, stop lavishing these condescending compliments on me. If I were your age, you would be no match for me.
Keep your eye on the prize.
You know, I'm... Between the two of them, I think Heinrichs should come out on top with their current builds, but it'd be a nice fight. I think whoever went first would win. A faded inscription states the gate leads to the temple quarter, but the rusted mechanisms and seals on the locks reveal this entrance hasn't seen any use for many years. And again, Abelard is very tanky, much tankier than any enemy we faced, so it's possible he can take the hits and keep on going. Lost Data Slate. Rejoice, for in 10 turns the Immortal Emperor will bestow his grace upon us, and embrace our brothers and sisters, so they can serve him on Holy Terra. The Celestial Burial Ceremony will commence at dawn, in full accordance with tradition. Remember to pay the fee so your loved ones do not have to wait for the next cycle before they can join the Emperor. Additionally, on this holy day the number of work hours will be reduced by 1, so the blessed denizens may take part in the solemn march from the Emperor's Spire to the Spire of Stillness.
Rise to the top or get left
It sounds
in the
like
dust.
they're shipping off the Tithe.
This is intriguing.
Planetary tithes are usually, well, whatever resources the planet has on hand, whatever they manufacture there, and bodies for the Imperial Guard, or the Astra Militarum. The flying Xeno device emits an unnatural light. Strange forces are making it float freely in the air.
What a peculiar thing.
That was a problem for you.
Frozen in a huddled pose, the corpse stares at his icy, shattered limbs in disbelief. I guess we'll take the high ground.
Keep your wits about you. Xenos scum! You don't belong in this galaxy.
Fear me, monkey!
I'll see to it personally.
Misclick there. Wanted to use Taunting Scream, but this is fine.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
I can do that, with the right incentive. Don't get too cocky. You've got a problem. I've got a prize. Don't get too cocky. I can do that, with the right incentive. Don't get too cocky.
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands,
You've unleashed my fury.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
I'll bark, no
Each
bite.
strike is a prayer. Eradicated. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Alright, see a good attack for her. Gotta move her right about here. I think she's got the range at these guys too. Oh, this thing's in the way.
Each strike is a prayer.
Also, I need to swap his boots out.
At your beck and call. I took care of this one.
Nobody escapes us.
The fame-hungry come.
Let me educate you on the art of pain.
Cubs play.
Sorry, what was that? I couldn't hear you down there.
Let's not waste time with pleasantries.
Alright, good job, team. Now, Abelard. And the temporary wounds are nice, but it doesn't work the way that I wanted it to. I think this will give him 2 attacks. And the parry chance is also nice, but more damage is better.
Is there money to be made?
Somebody tried to make a sculpture by draping a body with artfully frozen intestines, but gave up halfway. Shapeless mass of crooked body sticks up in the middle of the camp, bound by a single spiked chain.
I always keep my options open.
Reloading is a straight route to the Underhive. And no lollygagging. Already reached up here,
I
so...
always have a backup plan. Let us not dawdle.
There is some loot back here. Probably just a body. But it could also be this guy. Huh, nowhere to be seen. Alright. What about... Oh, I missed this too. I was busy getting exploded by a trap, so... wasn't looking for loot.
Always keep your eye on the price.
I think we're all set to explore the spire next time. So I'm going to call it here, and next time we'll explore the spire, and maybe wrap up Santiel's Pride. But for now, thanks for watching, and hope to see you guys in the next one.